So towards the top, that was a song that I didn't particularly.
Hello, hello. Amy? All right. Well, there's no bars that come up when I talk. Well, there's no bars that come up when I talk. Do, 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 do. Why is it stretched out? There. Why isn't it full screen? Alright, I just don't know why it's not coming up here. Oh, back's already sore. Just sat back down. Mic audio. Well, let's play this and see what happens.
While the whole family has been hearing strange noises and seeing objects moving and falling down, seemingly all on their own. Each family member also added that they sometimes get the feeling that another presence is in the room with them when there is nobody there. So they decided to set up a security camera, and what it captured is quite chilling. Take a look.
Anyway, it'll be time for bed, do the bed.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a quick shower.
Okay.
Okay, and just shout if you need anything.
Okay.
We love you.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Yep, she's all, fuck this, I'm out.
Daddy?
Daddy?
As the girl is focused on her work, she catches a glimpse of the first chair move by itself from the corner of her eye, until another chair tips over by itself, and she just gets up and calls for her dad while leaving the room.
Daddy?
On another night in the same room, something startles the dog. Watch closely. A glass on the table slides off on its own, but it doesn't end
That
there.
was very underwhelming.
Later on, the family hears some footsteps coming from upstairs. So Ragnar and his family decide to investigate, but it doesn't go very well.
A noise from downstairs sounded like footsteps. It came from the back of the house, and we know we're the only people in the house. There's no one else here.
I'm gonna stay here.
Huh?
I'm gonna stay here. It's too scary.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay here.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps. Jesus Christ, the door just closed.
Was there someone in? Did you see anyone?
No.
Richard, be careful.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
I don't think so.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello? Mourinho? Hello?
There's no one in here.
That's creepy. Hello?
Housekeeping.
The door is really stiff on the carpet.
So we can't close so well, so how can it close?
There's no window open. Ethan, move open the curtains.
It's really dusty. Nothing. It's really dusty.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's get out of here, guys. Come on.
Yeah, quick.
Guys, go on. Go.
Let's give me a secret.
As they are coming down the hallway, one of the doors at the end of the room. As they are walking down the hallway, one of the doors at the end slams shut all by itself. And when they head inside, we can clearly see there is no trace of anyone there. So is this a spirit that resides in the house? Maybe due to something evil that occurred in its 300-year history? Or is it just a simple ruse? Let me know.
I don't know. That girl looks awfully fucking scared of me.
The depths of despair. YouTuber and urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill previously
Seen a lot of
visited
Urbex
the
Hill stuff.
depths of an evil dark building that he referred to as the back rooms. Previously, he crawled through a tight space that led him into the deepest parts of the old abandoned building, where an
Hey,
entity
I'm back.
invaded his body and
So
caused
this is
him
my
to throw up
Streamlabs.
shortly afterwards. This
You get
time,
an echo or
he is
anything, or
back
can you hear
and
me?
ready to enter the depths of despair once again. And as he traverses the dark pathways, he quickly captures something blood-curdling. Watch.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I figured out what it was. I had to go to screen capture and put in my my capture card
It's a weird noise in this.
and redo it. I think I have to do that every time for some reason. It doesn't keep the setting when you get rid of it, or when you close everything out. When you reopen it, you got to re-put it back in. I don't know why.
A creepy,
But yeah, it's just
disembodied
Streamlabs, but
voice
you can
can
see
be
I don't
heard
have a full
whispering right
screen,
at the start of the exploration.
and
But luckily it goes unnoticed at the
I
time,
don't
so
know.
Chris just proceeds to traverse the dark and narrow hallways once again. And little did he know that he would see something utterly terrifying.
You see I have a black border around. Oh, you can actually see my... So I gotta make that big then? That's weird, it's capturing the window. So I gotta make this bigger? Or what?
Bones are still there.
Do like that?
It's nasty. What the hell?
It's weird because you can see my capture
What the hell is that?
and all that. That's weird.
Something.
Oh yeah. Dude, this is that one dude that had that spirit go in him and he ended up throwing up, remember? And he checked out that cove. Oh, this is what happened after all that.
Approaching a ladder, he takes a look above, and we can see something big move and make a crashing sound, as if it wanted to come after Chris. But he quickly runs away. However, the worst is yet to come, as just moments later,
he ran down
Chris
the hall
takes
and
a
ran
few
right up the
moments
stairs to try to
his
catch it.
breath, when the unthinkable happens.
Yeah, those gotta be raccoons. I can hear them up there.
What the? That's some creepy shit. Look at that. He literally got just flown backwards.
Oh my god. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, nice little setup.
A sharp, sudden noise can be heard, and
You
then
seen him go
Chris is
flying?
quickly yanked backwards by an unseen force, so strong that he flew onto the ground, towards the stairs as if it tried to launch him down them. The impact was so devastating that it actually knocked him unconscious a few
See if
seconds
the sound
afterwards for
alerts
about
work
10
better in this
minutes.
chat.
And after coming to and regaining his composure, he knew things were getting out of hand and that he should quickly get out of there before anything else was to happen. And that's exactly what he did. The sanatorium. A
Yep, I'll
Reddit
do
user
one.
posted a creepy video to the High Strangeness subreddit. In the video, a man can be seen working an ordinary night shift as a security guard for a creepy sanatorium building over in Argentina.
You don't hear any
However,
echoes at all.
something disturbing happens when it hits 3 a.m. Watch for yourself.
Nope, no echo. So is it Salisa? Should I pronounce your name? Cilicia? Is that close enough? Cilicia? Cilicia?
As you
Yeah.
can see, right at
Yeah,
3
that's
a.m., the doors
right.
to the building automatically open on their own.
I got
as
some
if
cool
they-
shit in the mail today. Look at, see, I got more coins. This is one of my favorite coins. I'll take it out of the little baggie here just for you. It's a coin. It says 0 fucks on it. I don't know. I like them. They're pretty cool. They make good gifts. Little guy coins. I got 5, I believe. Yeah, 5 more to give away. Oh, uh, The Legend of Zelda. My cloth came today. It is the map of the first Legend of Zelda in a cloth. Yeah, because I have my retro Nintendo, and I like it because it shows all the hidden stuff, like where you blow holes in the wall and free coins and other stuff. It shows the levels and everything. Like all the little hidden spots. Ugh. Yep. The only thing that sucks is I got the map in front of me. I don't know exactly where I can hang it up other than way up there, but oh, you know what? I could probably put it right there. But I won't be able to see, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm wondering if I don't want to cut it because it'll fray. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. It came in the mail, and so it was all wrinkled up, so I had to go iron it and stuff. And it came with this Zelda. Well, actually, that's Link. But oh, pretty cool. I'm gonna keep that. I love Zelda. I have This is a letter opener, the Master Sword. It's metal. This is plastic, but that's metal. I always love Zelda games, but I just want to show you what came today. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get back on with the show. We got 10 more minutes, and then we find something spooky. Or I might just play
There
some
was a
video
person
games.
there, but upon looking at the security
Since my head's
footage,
feeling
we
a lot
can
better
see
today.
nobody is present. Yet the security guard seems to get up and greet someone, even welcoming them into the venue, which could be
Whoa.
bad news if he just welcomed an entity in. His colleagues later showed him the footage, and his body quickly shivered at the thought of what he may have been speaking to, as he said it was an
That's
old woman
spooky,
who entered
dude.
the premises. But his colleagues disagreed with him. But just what do you think it could be? Is it possible
Well, the door's
that the
even
door
open.
malfunctioned and he had a hallucination at that time after a long shift? Or was it something else entirely? I leave
I'm
the
just writing
final
down names and
judgment
information,
to
but
you.
there's nobody on camera.
Attached to a baby.
Oh, I don't like these ones.
A TikTok account by the name Ren May has a collection of videos showcasing this family's happy life with their little baby Ren May. They have
Aw.
many different wholesome videos
You
of
little
everyday
cheeks.
experiences. However, on one night, they captured something creepy on camera, which nobody was expecting. Watch closely.
What? Yeah, the baby's bed's lifting up on the side. See that shit? Uh-uh. Freaking hand, dude.
The night vision camera in the room captures a strange black shadow that looks like it enters the room and drops down before disappearing. And then some fingers can be seen pressing onto the side of the bed, as if they were trying to climb up. What makes this seem even more
Oh, it's
genuine
under the bed, right
is
there.
that when the father wakes up after hearing a sound and looks over to the crib, the hand quickly retracts and descends back into the darkness. Now, after these creepy incidents, the parents decided to let little Ren sleep with them, out of fear for her safety. But it appears that didn't stop the activity from occurring.
Yeah. No, see ya, Tom. Just hold the house.
Crib looks like it's alive and breathing or pulsating.
I'll be on the other side
and
of town
even
if you need me.
moves by itself. Many viewers suggested that the whole crib itself has an entity attached to it, while the others believe that there is something attached to the baby. So they decide to stick a camera in another angle to see underneath. And this is what they captured.
What the hell? Now that's against the wall. There's eyes staring and shit? And that's against the wall.
A pair of hands with long fingers can be seen before they quickly disappear into what is meant to be a flat space. What's worse is that a creepy face seems to manifest out of nowhere, and you can clearly see the glowing eyes and the nose before it vanishes. Then a few seconds later, one of the parents comes in, and we can see that the crawl space just barely
I
reaches
mean,
their
if that
ankles.
was some dude there, I'm
So it
sure
would
that
be
dude would have
extremely
beat his
hard for
ass.
someone to be hiding underneath, and it's also cluttered with objects. After a few days of Ren sleeping with her parents, nothing seemed to happen, and they assumed it was safe to let little May return to her bed once again, which turned out to be a big mistake.
You gonna put him back in the bed? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, shadow manifest. Whoa. What? What the hell? Dude, they should get it recording with that fucking mattress off there and look underneath and see what happens. You know what I mean? I can't tell if the baby's in there or not. Oh, yeah, the head's at the very top there. Then again, Dad wakes up and it disappears.
This time, a shadow silhouette of a person rises up against the wall right beside the crib and quickly grows bigger, and then the same creepy hands can be seen reaching out and moving
they
the
sit
mattress.
low as hell.
The family has no idea what they have been seeing or what's going on inside their home, but hopefully they decide
I think they
to
should
watch
take the
little Ren
mattress off
closely
and watch him
before
sleep. Put a
something
fake baby in
truly
there
sinister
with some fucking
happens.
dynamite. Let him take it.
Tormented screams. The first video comes from the Reddit user,
I'd
the
put like a
Ganja
fake
Boy.
baby there.
In the video, a man
Give it a
decided
shot.
to explore an abandoned building all by
These things are
himself.
so addicting.
And while exploring the upper levels of the building, he heard something very disturbing and terrifying and decided to follow these sounds.
Oh, I'm broke. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me, Celicia. Thank you so much. I have someone to joke around with, watch this stuff. Whoa!
After hearing what sounds like the tormented screams of a woman, he approached close to the source, only to suddenly be confronted by someone, which caused him to quickly react and run away. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see what was causing the screams. But just what do you think?
Well,
was
when you
going
first
on
looked in there,
there?
there was nothing there.
Let me know
And
down
then he ran
below.
back, and all of a sudden, that appears. I don't know.
That's all for today, guys, but if you like this video, subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload.
Man.
And with that being said, you can follow the
Alright, who were you, who were you saying earlier? That one person that you recommended. Let me probably scroll in the chat here. What's that? Oh, it's gone already.
The next video was shared by channel Genevieve's Monster. The young mother is uploading videos that oftentimes are either related to her family or the paranormal, of which she seems to be a big fan of.
Check this out.
She had uploaded a video recently that she took several
Fucking
years
clowns,
ago, which
dude.
freaked
Really?
her out quite a bit, and it is said that it was one of the reasons why her interest for the world of the unknown was sparked after that. Her daughter was playing in the other room when she heard her talking to somebody. Although nobody else was in the apartment, she stated, "Heard my daughter talking to someone, so I called her over and asked who, but I didn't notice it until after watching it. Only her and I were home."
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
Oh shit, my phone's at 4%.
A dark shadow is passing by her little daughter in the background.
Who,
It seems to be taller than her and is walking completely different. So it couldn't have been the shadow of the little one.
the one that you
right?
were
The
saying
young mother
about
was baffled
hauntings and stuff,
absolutely
it was,
sure that her daughter might have been talking
there was
to
a
her
guy that you were
imaginary
watching?
friend. But how imaginary is he really?
Paranormal stuff or something? Yeah. Let's do a search for him. Mr. Ballin? Or Ballin? Alright. Right there. This guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen this guy. He talks about a story. I remember watching that one with the UFO.
In 1967, a man was digging for gold. The
I don't think I've seen this one.
It's easier to relate to the people involved because they probably lived their lives kind of similar to how you're living now.
It's a pretty bright
right?
screen.
You know, and also like the information, if you're looking at a case that happened 50 years ago or less, it's easier to fact check that information, and there's probably more information about that case. Whereas if you're looking at something that's happened, let's say hundreds and hundreds of years ago, while certainly there are people involved and being a human being, I can relate to them in that sense. But the way they lived is a lot different than we live now.
Why
does
it look tall now?
To kind of put myself in there.
It looks narrow. It's not like a full screen.
My experience living on the earth is so much different. And of course, information, even if it was diligently transcribed at the time, it's taken hundreds of years to arrive in front of me now. And so the opportunity for information to change or to be passed down inaccurately or to just be a straight up embellishment is much higher. So the accuracy of information in older cases, it's a little bit up for grabs. So I tend to be interested in more recent mysteries. But there is one case, in fact, it is the oldest unsolved mystery in American history that I have been fascinated with ever since I heard about it in grade school. And the reason I'm talking about it now in this video is not only have I found it fascinating, but there has been some recent discoveries, as recent as 2011, that totally changed the theories about what could have happened in this particular case. And the case I'm referencing is the lost colony of Roanoke. The too long didn't read version of the story is when England first tried to colonize America, they set up a colony on Roanoke Island, which is right off the coast of North Carolina. And when it wasn't going very well, and the early colonists, they needed more supplies, they sent their leader back to England.
Yeah,
to get
he
more
does.
supplies. But when he came
He does
back,
his he does
colony
his
was
homework,
gone.
and then he
All
goes out and
115
talks
people
about it.
gone
Yeah.
without a trace. And all that was left were two strange messages. One was on a tree, and one was on a fence post, right in where the colony used to be. And for centuries, historians and amateur sleuths alike have debated what those messages mean. But a recent discovery in 2011 completely changes people's interpretation of what happened at Roanoke. Before we get started, if you are a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, well, you've come to the right channel, because that is literally all I'm going to be doing, and I post 3 to 4 times a week. So if that appeals to you, if you would, please gently assassinate the like button and then turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of these cool stories. All right, let's dive in. By the late 1500s, England wanted to colonize America. And in the early 1580s, an Englishman by the name of Sir Walter Raleigh was basically given a permit to go colonize America. Basically it said, okay, it's 1580, and you have until 1591 to colonize somewhere in America. If you can't do it by then, you're gonna lose your permit. He starts getting funding together, he starts looking on a map to figure out where's a good spot to land, and by 1584, he's ready to launch his first reconnaissance mission.
Have you
to America.
you ever watched
So
Nuke's
in
Top 5?
1584, 2 ships make their way to North America, and they land somewhere in the Outer Banks in North Carolina. They land, and they actually quickly befriend the local Native Americans that are there. And in fact, they invite these English people to come to their village, which was on Roanoke Island, also in North Carolina, not too far from the Outer Banks. And so these early English settlers are brought to this village, and they're able to coexist with the Native Americans really beautifully. They're sharing trade secrets, they're learning how to hunt, they're learning how to do all the things that you would need if you were going to live in this new land. And again, they're being embraced by the local population, which was huge. So after 1 month of this reconnaissance mission, that group of early settlers is really excited about the possibilities of settling in America. So they make their way back to England, and they share their findings with Sir Walter Raleigh, and preparations are immediately began to launch an actual colonization effort into Roanoke.
All right. I like that he gives the whole story mode and stuff. I like to usually cut the chase, get right to the action. But I will. I will subscribe to his channel and check out some more of his stuff. Right there, Nuke's Top 5. Whoa. Here we go. Yeah, I remember watching a couple of his. I listen to him when I'm driving on the truck. I heard a few of them, but never watched them.
Scariest ghost videos of the year.
This is Nuke's Top 5. I love this guy.
And what's supposed to be the happiest place on earth, an ominous mock grand hotel towers above the awestruck, happy crowd below. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in Disney's California Adventure Park is a free-fall ride that's dedicated to the popular TV show, The Twilight Zone. Now, over the years, the Tower of Terror attraction became known for one particularly creepy real-life ghost story. It is said that a Disney cast member suddenly suffered a massive heart attack and passed away while welcoming guests onto the ride. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen his ghost and have reported random noises and flickering of the lights, even when the ride is not in operation. Sam Worth was visiting the park and recorded videos to capture the fun trip with his family. To his surprise, he also captured something he did not expect at the Tower of Terror.
Whoa.
A strange translucent apparition can be seen on one of the levels at the Tower of Terror. Now, many of Sam's viewers believe the figure to simply be another hologram on the ride. But I looked through hours of footage of this ride on YouTube and I have not found any evidence of there being a hologram at this particular spot on the ride. In fact, this is the area on the ride where a picture is taken of the guests. So the creepy apparition remains a mystery. But Sam isn't the only one who captured bizarre footage on the Tower of Terror. In this next video, a maintenance man is doing a routine safety and quality check on the Disney ride. He's completely alone. Or is he? The uncut footage is over 2 minutes long, but to save time, I just cut the video down to the spookiest parts. Did you see it? A bizarre figure appears on a seat behind the maintenance man, but it's only visible for less than a second. 3/20ths of a second to be exact. The figure then moves 2 seats away right next to the oblivious worker, and it appears 2 more times. Again, I checked to make sure that there are no hologram effects in place in the seating area, and there are none. Also, the hologram effects that appear on the ride show multiple characters, and none of them are seated as these figures appear to be. So it seems very unlikely that this would be a reflection. So just what is this? Could it be that the spirit of the man who suddenly lost his life on the Disney ride is still around? Or is it just some very, very strange light reflection?
No, that's obviously not no light reflection. That's some dude's chilling there.
Paranormal investigator Amy from the YouTube channel Shadowhunters UK TV is joined by fellow ghost hunters Moxley's Paranormal and Ghosts on Trent as they stay at the infamously haunted 30 East Drive in Pontefract, England. They say that long ago on this very same location,
everybody, man?
a monk was hanged for taking
Is everybody,
the life
like,
of a young girl.
still sleeping from
the
late
house
night
is said
last
to be
night?
haunted by his angry spirit, which they call the Black Monk. Throughout the house, there are CCTV cameras installed, and one of them captures a very bizarre and chilling event as Amy simply looks at herself in the upstairs bedroom mirror.
Why is her eyes glowing?
She makes like a creepy smile.
Oh.
Amy's face appears to distort into a horrifying gaping maw. Her mouth opens up to such an impossible extent that the investigators believe that they might have captured a paranormal transfiguration. The video is definitely very creepy and doesn't appear to be a digital glitch. But just what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch the full 2-part investigation at the haunted 30 East Drive over on the YouTube channel Shadowhunters UK
That was
TV.
freaky.
Nuke's Top 5 merch. So just a quick little ad, but I finally got Nuke's Top 5 merch. We have spooky t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, and other things that we'll be adding by the time this video is posted. You can order stuff online at nukestop5.myshopify.com or in the merch shelf under this video. Also, there's a link to the Nuke's Top 5 store in the video description. And to make sure that you get your stuff by Christmas, be sure to order by Monday, December 12th.
Oh, this is an older video.
Yeah, that's only like 2 days away from now.
That's right after
Sorry about that, but
the end of the year. He made an announcement that he's not going to be doing merch for a while because he had so many orders. He's like months and months out of
order now,
shipping.
so you'll get your stuff by the holidays, and I mean like order right now or tomorrow or very, very soon. Seriously. And thank you guys so much for all your support, and very, very happy holidays to you. The Railway to Nowhere. YouTube gamer and urban explorer Mr. Omega often goes on overnight challenges to explore abandoned and spooky places in his country of New Zealand. This time he plans to stay overnight in the deserted Spooner's Tunnel, an old train pass that was dug out of the mountain by hand back in 1891. Unfortunately, the railway line suffered financial difficulties and the tunnel was never connected to the railway system. The tunnel was eventually closed and dismantled back in 1955. The passageway was dubbed, quote, the Railway to Nowhere. YouTuber Mr. Omega decides that the creepy old abandoned tunnel is the perfect spot to film an overnight
Creepy old man
challenge.
tunnel. Let's go in by myself.
The only person I have with me is Max.
Oh, you got a dog at
Man's
least.
best friend and everything. Oh man, look at that. There's a vehicle over there that's burnt out too. Oh man, look at it. Hope it's not a popular spot for people to come up and do gosh knows what. Okay, I'll pull over here. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shone right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure.
So Mr. Omega and his loyal doggy Max head into the tunnel.
That dog's
to find
like,
a
"Where you
spot to set
taking
up
me?
camp for the night.
I thought you loved me."
I managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night, and as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow. That's spoopy, if you ask me. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max! There you are, there he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max,
Yeah,
it'd be
there
a
are some weird
little bit
things out
creepy.
there.
Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. Don't know, Max. I'm always going to hear what you're going to say to me.
Around 4 a.m., things start to get really weird. Omega discovers that he has no cell reception inside the tunnel.
Really?
And so along with
Who
Dog
would've thought
Max,
that?
he heads back to the opening to check his phone. After that, he starts to trek back inside the tunnel. And then, this happens.
We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, yes we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out. Max, come here. Come here. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is
I find it
that?
hard to believe that he's been in and out tunnel, all of a sudden this toy
Is there
appears out
somebody
of
here?
nowhere.
That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh!
And the dog never alerted to that? Unless it was maybe one of his buddies?
A creepy little toy is just lying in the middle of the path, playing a warbly rendition of Happy Birthday. Omega turns around and is shocked out of his skin as he sees a man lurching toward him out of a crevice in the tunnel wall. He just makes a run for it. Now, Mr. Omega says that he is absolutely stunned by what happened. He has no idea why anyone would be hiding in the cold abandoned train tunnel at 4 a.m., especially because the tunnel is in the middle of nowhere, miles away from any house. Another truly baffling part of this incident is that the dog Max did not react at all to the creepy stranger, almost like the man was not even there. And perhaps most disturbing of all, why did whoever this was set out a creepy little toy in the path? Either way, paranormal or not, this encounter is absolutely terrifying. You can watch the entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Mr. Omega. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Weeper. A little over a year ago, a Japanese man who goes by the name Yama Q was looking for a rental home. He found a nice 40-year-old renovated house in Japan with an incredibly low rental price. Yama was blown away and he happily signed the rental contract right away. But as you might suspect, Yama soon discovered just why the house's rental price was so low. You see, the home carries a bit of a dark history. The house's previous owner tragically passed away inside the home's bathroom from an undisclosed illness. Only 4 months after Yama moves in, strange things begin to happen in the dead of night.
Figures I cut my fingernails and I can't open these things.
Yama Q starts a YouTube channel and begins to record the increasingly spooky activity around his home.
You're a bunch of knocking.
Night after night, a mysterious knocking sound can be heard coming from the bathroom. No matter how hard he tries,
See, he had a bidet toilet seat. I got one of those.
He has no idea what could be causing this terrifying phenomenon. One night, Yama is a bit disturbed when a neighborhood dog shows up at his home. The dog is usually quiet and friendly, but this time it seems distressed by something.
That dog ain't having it.
The dog aggressively growls and barks at something Yama can't see. The next day, he finds the dog back at its neighborhood home, safe and sound and friendly as always. But that certainly isn't the end of Yama Q's paranormal problems.
You want to see my
9
dog?
months after moving in, he experiences something truly terrifying.
Hold My boy. Run. He's probably down there taking a
Blood-curdling
nap.
wail can be heard coming from right outside Yama's living room window. But when he goes outside to investigate, the creepy moaning suddenly just stops. As Yama Q's YouTube audience grows, his many shocked viewers request that he get better equipment to capture the supernatural phenomena. Yama orders a thermal imaging camera and waits for his next opportunity to record and capture what's going on in his home.
These mags don't have
And
any
this is where
treats up here.
things take a turn towards the truly bizarre. Because 1 month later, this happens.
I like he's got that thermal cam. So you go throw hot water on him? That's creepy shit.
With 2 cameras ready, Yama goes on the attack as he throws boiling hot water at the spot where the weeping voice seems to be coming from. Whatever is making the noise seems to cry out as the scalding water is thrown, and then all goes quiet.
That's
But nothing
freaky.
shows up on the thermal imaging camera. To this day, Yama Q still experiences horrifying events at his haunted home in Japan. But is it real? Could the wailing voice and aggressive knocking be the spirit of the previous owner who passed away in the bathroom?
I'll let you watch it for a second. I'll go downstairs and grab.
What you think?
Hold on.
A window to the soul. So this is a story that starts weird and just gets weirder. But first, a little bit of history. Way back in 1679, Irish Catholic priest Oliver Plunkett was arrested for supporting the Catholic faith, which at the time was considered a serious criminal offense by the English monarchy. He was held in Newgate Prison in London before being executed. And so here's where things get really weird. Over 240 years later, in 1921, Oliver Plunkett's head, yes, just his head, was brought to St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland, where it was put on display in a garish, ornately decorated glass box. The St. Peter's Church also placed on display the prison door of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell from Newgate Prison, where Plunkett was held for 8 months before his execution. YouTube user Vicky Bramshaw was on vacation when she visited St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland. She is recording the exhibit of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell door when she catches something absolutely unnerving.
This is the door of the cell in Newgate Prison, where St. Oliver Plunkett was imprisoned for 8 months.
He's a very most interesting figure, because he was one of the first ecumenical Christian priests.
There is a small opening in the ancient jail cell door, and some pale, ghostly face just seems to peek out of it at them. Vicky says she has no idea what this face could be. She says she has no knowledge of visual effects to fake something like this, and she didn't even notice the face until she reviewed her footage later. So is this the ghost of Oliver Plunkett still peering from his old jail cell door? Or is it just a very, very odd trick of the light? You decide. The Last Stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan. Of course, as you might expect, things take a terrifying turn.
그래? 아니 임마 널 왜 던져줬어? 진짜로? 진짜로?
Took me a
As
minute
the
to
man
find him. He
approaches
was
the
hiding under
entrance
the
to the
blankets.
bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window.
Mr. Doggy.
He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there. Now, because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage is.
Okay, come here. Come here. This is my little boy. Huh, my little boy. Yeah. This is Tank. Hi, Tank. Who's that? You say hi? Who's that? I know. Yeah. Yeah, I got him when he fit in the palm of my hand 10 years ago. Oh, shit. I do got a phone call coming in. Let's call her back. My sister-in-law. Look what I found. Some beef jerky. Some teriyaki. I think you might like it, Tank. Oh, Mr. Doggy. This isn't really sharp, but it'll work. Angle this down a little bit. I don't know if it'll angle down too much. Maybe on this chair. See his chair? Maybe. Right there? Nope. It's blocking it. Hold on. Come here. Get up there. Come on. He keeps rocking. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. What Daddy got? Sit. What Daddy got? Want to smell? Oh. Want a piece? You want a piece? Let's see. Mmm. You love Daddy? I love my daddy. I love my daddy, huh? Mmm. Mmm. I love you. Please give me some jerky. Yeah, a little piece for you. Won't fall off the chair. Is that good? Want another one? You want that? Come here. I said, hi to streamers, hi. Hi. That smells good. Y'all look in the bag. Is that good? Yeah. Control. Yeah. 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 He did that. When he's jumping, he jumped off one time and he landed wrong. Ever since then, probably about the last like 6 years or so, he'll hop and he'll just keep hopping and then he jumps up. I see. And now you're my best friend in the whole wide world because I got this beef jerky right here, huh? It's actually quite good. course, I'm stupid to even look at the package. There's a damn Ziploc right there, and I gotta eat the whole bag. I think it's a small one. Yeah, he was cute when he was growing up. His ears grew first. He looked funnier than shit. Now he's just a handsome boy, huh? Smart. Talk. That's right. Say, I love you. I love you. No. I don't know. I love you. I love you. Hey, he's pretty damn smart. Probably too smart for me. But yeah, that's my doggy. That's my boy. But all right, let's get back to this nukes here.
Is real or fake? But as always, I leave that up to you to decide.
That was weird.
Mistaken identity. The next few videos were uploaded to TikTok by a widower from Tennessee who prefers to keep his identity anonymous. He says that he's experienced some odd things in his house over the last 11 years, but recently the activity has become much more extreme. He sets up security cameras to capture the bizarre incidents. And he says that he believes that the spirit might be the ghost of his beloved deceased wife coming back to visit him. So early one morning before heading out to work, the man walks into the kitchen to discover this.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update.
He's just sitting there jumping.
Good boy. To get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff.
There's labels fucked up.
Dishwasher, the stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open, and then I noticed this chair. So I checked the Ring video, and it definitely freaked me out. So.
That was weird how that slid. What? A mist? Oh, wow. There's a mist right when the chair moved.
When he reviews his Ring cam footage, it shows a chair sliding all around the kitchen on its own. And then a pale white figure seems to appear from nowhere and violently tosses the chair to the floor.
There's no way you can fake that. The way that chair moved, there's no way.
Because one day the man starts to hear something walking
up
and down his hallway.
Totally erratic.
He goes to investigate, and what happens next chills him to his core.
Hey everyone, remember I said I didn't know how I'd react if this thing started touching me? It started walking towards me.
Come on, man. Hold together.
And I feel my hand on my back. And I heard someone whisper. It was faint. But when I heard it walking away from me, I finally felt like I could move. And I ran, the whispering.
Wow.
It wasn't one voice.
There wasn't one voice?
It was, a lot of people. Because people seemed stuck. They were all saying, help me.
Oh, shit.
Hey, guys. My, hall walker is back.
Dude, he looks lit.
I'm gonna go into the hallway and see if I can hear.
Some strong ass jerky. Jesus.
That felt like somebody's right standing behind me. That was somebody right behind me. It felt like their face was right there. Like they were really tall. That's not why.
The man weeps uncontrollably as he explains that he felt a hand on his back and heard multiple voices that seemed to be begging him for help.
Oh, what do you think?
The man no longer believes that the presence haunting his home is the spirit of his deceased wife. He now believes that it might be multiple spirits, or perhaps even something more sinister. But what do you think is going on here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Something still lives here. A paranormal investigation team from the YouTube channel RC Fun TV travels to an abandoned house in Battambang, Cambodia. Locals claim that in 1994, the land used to be a graveyard for hundreds of deceased men, women, and children. Eventually, the land was sold and the owner had the cemetery excavated and the bodies burned to make room for his new family home. Shortly after the completion of the house, allegedly several members of the family were repeatedly pulled out of their beds by an invisible force. Soon after, the family began to suffer from horrible, unexplained diseases. Fearing that they were cursed by the angry spirits of the former graveyard, they left the home and never returned. The small wooden house has now been abandoned for over 10 years. The Cambodian paranormal team prepares a ceremonial offering for the restless spirits that might be haunting the home. During the preparation, they are interrupted by something they can't explain.
Okay, ប្រិមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងបានរៀបចំសំណែននៅចំពីមុខកម្មវិធីតែម្ដងបាទកម្មវិធីតែផ្លូវនេះយើងឡើងអត់បានទេតែទីទៀតយើងនឹងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយបាទយើងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយឥឡូវអូនលើកទូទៅកូនចៅមកនេះគឺមកសុំថតបាទមកសុំថតហើយចង់ដឹងថាមូលហេតុអ្វីបានជាម្ចាស់ផ្ទះមិននៅទីនេះគាត់នៅមិនសុខបាទគាត់នៅមិនបានឬក៏មានអ្វីនៅទីនេះមានអីហ្នឹងគឺសុំឃើញបាទគឺសុំឃើញណាយ៉ាជួយយ៉ានេះនោះអូគឺអមមក
The unexpected loud bang sends the host of the RC Fun TV team into a fit of nervous laughter, but they continue their exploration. The team is a little reluctant to climb the rotting wood stairs of the house and instead head around to the back of the building and climb onto the roof. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, ប្រិយមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងឲ្យក្រុមការងារបងឡើងណាក្រុមការងារពីរនាក់ឡើងទៅស្មឹងស្មាតដើម្បីសម្លងវិញ្ញាណណាបើយើងចង់ដឹងថាតើដល់ទីនោះយើងអាចនឹងប្រទេសអ្វីបងឈីឡើង
I'm gonna be walking on that.
តាមគ្នាបាទតាមគ្នាហ្នឹង
Oh.
One of the team members comes face to face with a ghoulish, pale apparition peeking out of the window. Out of shock, both team members forget their own safety and just jump right off the side of the roof. Luckily, except for some scratches, bruises, and perhaps some deep psychological scars, the two men are otherwise okay. Now, cut to 2 months later, and the team returns, determined to explore inside the creepy house. During another ceremonial offering, they have no idea what their camera is capturing.
I don't think that's real, man.
Did you see it? The team is completely unaware that something seemed to walk by the window upstairs. After careful deliberation, the two men decide to climb the rotten stairs up to the house. Once inside, they see something absolutely horrifying. In an incredibly bizarre turn, a disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden support beam. The team's host records as he runs away in fright. When the guys go back upstairs, there are no signs of the head, nor are there any signs of anyone or anything having ever been there. So did the investigators capture the paranormal activity that drove away the home's owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
No, I think it's a hoax.
You can watch this full 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, RC Fun TV. Cradle Creeper. Proud parents Kaylee and Stuart have a TikTok account dedicated to the
Not again, unless it's the same one I already watched. I can.
The
If this
account
is another
usually
one.
chronicles happy experiences from the young family's life. So when this next video was posted, their viewers were shocked.
Oh, I think it is. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I can do another one like that. What? Is someone here? I gotta let him out. He's gonna keep barking for him. All right, come. Hey, stop. Stop. Calm down, dude.
Night vision cameras first capture a bizarre, unexplained shadow in the upper left corner of the room. Then, what seems like a creepy little hand can be seen clawing at little Ren May's crib mattress. The newborn sleeps right through it, but Dad Stuart hears the noise and wakes up. And just as Stuart looks over at the crib, the hand quickly disappears out of sight.
Go out there and bark at
Parents Kaylee and Stuart are very disturbed by the incident and say that they have no idea what they captured on camera.
Man, it's a teriyaki jerky, man. There's pepper in there.
Alexander
I mean, I like
Ramazov
pepper,
from
but
Russia says that he's
that's
been
almost a
living
bit
in the
much.
same apartment for over 3 years, when suddenly and inexplicably, strange paranormal things began to happen around his home. Loud, unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around the house would move on their own.
What?
And scariest of all, one night when he was in bed, sound asleep, someone or something suddenly grabbed onto his wrist, squeezing hard. He jerked his arm away and lurched out of bed, searching his room. But there was no one there. He says that the paranormal activity in his apartment just increased over time, until eventually he decided to just move out. So Alex is set to move out of his apartment the next day, but he decides to try to record the strange supernatural activity one last time. This video was meant to be Alex's last night in his apartment. First, he sits in front of his camera and explains what's been going on in his apartment. As he's talking, he hears something strange.
I'm not either. I'm not a big turkey fan, but I'm hungry. And I saw it down there, along with some Rice Krispie treats I snagged from downstairs. Those are my lunch today, I guess. This one's nice, because this one got little M&M's in it. That's good. Yeah. A lot of it depends on how it's prepared and stuff. I mean, you can get some good beef jerky where you can sit there and you just keep eating it, keep eating it, keep eating it.
Просто знакомый звук. Изредка я услышал, похож.
Something moves somewhere in the apartment, and Alex believes it might have been the kitchen cabinet door. He decides to set up his camera in his bedroom and leaves for 2 hours to meet up with a friend.
Алло? Да, сейчас приеду, ага. Давай.
Alex turns off the light and leaves. But what happens while he's gone is truly bizarre.
That's so bizarre. Door moved. And again. Oh. That's a little bit more bizarre. Chairs rolling around and shit.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage, Alex is unsatisfied with the potato quality video he has recorded in his dark apartment. So, he decides to stay one more night. This time leaving the camera recording, but with the lights on. Just like the night before, he again leaves to meet up with a friend. The camera captures something downright creepy.
So what games do you play there, Celicia? Or do you play games in your stream, or what do you do? Whoa. That's a cord. Cabinet open. Man, they need to charge that. What?
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own. He grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще.
Yeah, I play games.
Что там осталось?
What games do you play? You want to play a game? I feel like I'm ready to start playing some video games. Kind of getting Ghost out, you know?
Ну, что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже... Блядь! О. До усрачки. Ё... Это можно вообще... О, блядь.
AM almost.
Так.
Oh, it's getting
A
late.
pair of
Is
legs
that
can be
what
seen
it is?
standing right behind Alex in the doorway. The legs appear to have no torso and disappear before Alex can even turn around. So, did Alex capture proof of the paranormal in his apartment? Or is it illusion? I leave it up to you to decide.
I feel like half
The
a
ghost
voiceover?
of the mosh pit. Now, most of the time we think of creepy paranormal video as occurring in the dark.
I don't see it.
maybe
When I'm
in
on, like,
creepy,
none of
old,
my buddies
abandoned
are on at all.
places. But
It's
here's
weird.
a video that's from a live daytime heavy metal music festival in San Bernardino, California in 2011. And just watch very closely because it's about to get
I'm gonna let you watch
weird.
this for a second. I gotta return a couple of calls. I'll be right back.
So a very big guy goes charging into the mosh pit when suddenly he seems to get clotheslined by someone or something that is completely invisible, and he goes flying backwards. Now, that would be weird enough, but his friend helps him up and then he seems to get forcefully yanked backwards again by some unseen force. He even seems to get dragged backwards along the ground. So is this just the ghost of an angry metal fan? Is this guy just an incredible mime? Or what happened here? You tell me. Cries from Beyond. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Peter Canova. Peter explains in his email that his friend was remodeling a house in Des Moines, Iowa that had been abandoned for over 10 years. Peter's friend shared a chilling video that was recorded by a tile installer named Javier.
Verga, no, sí se escucha más. Estoy aquí en la casa de remodelación. Acabo de rellenar, hicimos ese shower y esto. Y desde hace rato vengo escuchando un llanto como de niño. Oigan. Pero el pedo es de que aquí en la casa esta pues, no hay, están todos los cuartos vacíos. Y me da miedo ir al basement, pero a ver, deja checar. Porque allá afuera no hay nada. Hola. La verga. No hay nada. Güey, no mames. No mames.
The loud cries of a child can be heard coming from the basement. Javier checks every room but finds no one. Suddenly, there's an unexplained loud bang from somewhere, and Javier makes a run for it. Javier refuses to ever return to the house again.
Güey, no mames.
Hanging around. Japanese paranormal investigator Gachan from the YouTube channel Clip Store sets out to investigate a creepy old abandoned house in Nagasaki, Japan. The house is said to be extremely haunted. Locals claim that there is a sinister curse on the property after a family mysteriously passed away inside the home under absolutely horrible circumstances almost 15 years ago. As the home is fairly small, Gachan decides to go alone and brings only his camera. Once inside, things quickly get very creepy.
Calendar. 2007年4月14年前からこの状態ってことですね。まあ確かに置いてあるものが時代を感じるというか VHS だもんね。ちょっと待って足音がする。人がいる。2階に人がいる。マジか。出るか。いやでも気づいてるはずだよね。こっちに。誰かいますか？もしここで寝泊まりとかしてるんであれば返事してもらってもいいですか？すぐ出て行きます。
The paranormal investigator believes he might not be alone inside the house and heads upstairs to investigate.
誰もいませんか？これ。うわ、包丁？くそ。そうや。いやマジで。誰かいますよね。いやもうちょっと待って。いや本当帰るんでごめんなさい。
Gachan finds shattered glass and, creepiest of all, a knife. Soon after, he hears the sound of a bell coming from somewhere inside the house. He searches every room, but he finds nothing and no one to explain the creepy sound.
ちょっとね、さすがにこのままでは帰れないので、さっきねちょっと物音が激しかったと思われる部屋にいるんですけど、 家中探してみたんですけど誰もいないんだよ。動物でもなさそうだしさ。でなんかさっき多分あれ仏壇の鐘の音だよね。ちょっと30分だけ検証して帰ろうと思います。
Eventually, the ghost hunter has had enough of the creepy, unexplained noises and decides to just go home. As he makes his way down the old creepy stairs, he captures something absolutely horrifying.
Oh, survival games, Fortnite. Probably PUBG too. PUBG. I got PUBG on here. I haven't played it forever because it's starting to get hacked. Oh, okay. I've heard of that game, Dead by Daylight.
A pair of legs can be seen dropping from the ceiling at the
yeah,
top
like I
of
said, I
the
was playing
stairs
PUBG when
right
it first
behind
came
the
out,
ghost
and
hunter.
they started hacking it,
leaves
so I
the
just quit
abandoned
playing
house
it.
having no idea what he has just recorded until
it's like you're
he
getting
reviews
shot
his
through
footage at home.
Through the map and
horrifying
shit.
sight of the creepy, unexplained legs shocks him and his viewers. And now, Gachan believes that the house is truly haunted. But either way, true or not, the footage is very disturbing.
It was good when it did first come out,
over on the YouTube channel.
I quit playing it on my Xbox. I downloaded the mobile app version. It was actually pretty good. Then they started hacking that.
From Windsor, Ontario, Canada, often goes out into the woods to record himself overtone singing.
Well, I do like
TikTok
Fortnite, but I just don't like that you have to build shit.
To stream
it's
live,
like,
and
I
as
just
he
want to kill
starts
people.
to
I
sing,
don't want to be
he
a
seems
carpenter.
to capture the attention of a passing deer.
Pretty sure he was looking for where the sound was coming from.
Do you have
stopped and started talking, and now he's confused.
Cold War? I used to play the zombie mode in Cold War.
And there's the deer, but did you see it?
No,
seems
no,
to
I
have
didn't
caught
see
the attention
nothing.
of something else
I just see
lurking
something that
in the
looked like
woods.
a dude in a
Several
costume
strange,
way in the
slim
back.
figures seem to be hiding in the trees behind the deer.
About
Terrence's TikTok viewers believe the mysterious creatures could be cryptids, Sasquatch,
I do like
or
Fortnite,
even
but I don't like that
skinwalkers.
you build
But what
stuff
do you
and
think
tear down
Terrence's
buildings
singing
and
could
stuff
have
like
summoned
that.
from the deep Canadian
It's almost like
woods?
there's two games in one. And I mean, of course, if you're used to playing it,
Child's Play. Facebook user Ashley Hammond believes that throughout her
I
life, she's
just
always
bought
had
a
something
3
paranormal
terabyte hard
attached
drive.
to her. She says that no matter where she goes, spooky things always happen.
So I got all my games on
When
it. All I
Ashley
do is
moves
just
to a new
transfer it
home
right
in
over
Utah,
and play it.
She starts to see her children walking up and down
Pretty
the
nice.
staircase on random occasions. Now, usually, Ashley's children walking up and down the stairs would be completely normal. But you see, this happens when Ashley's children are asleep, or sometimes when they're not even at home at all.
Oh.
Ashley believes that she might be seeing something
So is
supernatural
it just like
that is mimicking
just a
the
regular
appearance of her children.
loot and
Now
shoot?
Ashley wants to prove that she is not just imagining
I
these
might start
strange
playing it
phenomena.
if that's the case.
So she buys a security camera and points it at the staircase. Then one night when all of her children
Oh,
are in
shit.
bed asleep, this happens.
Y'all, no building needed.
Angels. You gotta go to the other.
Sweet. I don't know. I might start playing it then, because I do like the loot and shoot type games. It's fun.
The camera captures
But when
a
you
dark
shoot
figure
from then you
with
start
glowing
building
eyes
walls.
that
Like, what
seems
the
to
fuck?
walk up the staircase. A figure that has no visible lower body.
Oh. See that?
So, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Lady in the water. Debbie Morales and her friends are tubing down the canals of the
Yeah, so
Isabella River
I
in
put
Puerto
these
Rico
earbuds in
when
and
she
they're hooked
begins
to my
to record with
laptop.
her phone.
So if I'm in the
Debbie
middle of
can
a
be heard
game and somebody
screaming
jumps
and
on, they can
laughing
play a sound alert to
until
let me know
her
that they're
camera
here.
catches something in the water that
That's what
quickly
they're.
makes
Otherwise,
her
I
lose
just
her voice.
I'll never take my eyes off the TV or the screen. What's falling? What the hell is that?
Debbie posted the video to Facebook, saying that she saw a scary apparition in the water. She asked friends to take a look and see if they saw the same thing in the video. And they did.
You put in there
Online viewers speculated that the image could be anything
Switzerland
from the
or
ghost of a drowning victim
Sweden
to
or
a body
something like
in
that,
the
right?
water. And some even went so far as to suggest that it might be a mermaid. Now the most bizarre part of this video is that whatever this is almost seems to lunge toward Debbie before disappearing back into the water. But what do you think? Is this just a strange trick of the light or a reflection? Or did Debbie catch something supernatural on camera? You decide. Out of left field. For over a decade, Jen Berari worked hard to find the perfect home for her wife Heather and their 6-year-old daughter Ray. She eventually found an amazing colonial home in Pennsylvania that was built in the 1700s. The house sits on a 50-acre plot of farmland that also has a large renovated barn and 2 cottages. But soon after the renovations were finished, strange unexplained events began to occur on the property. The family began to hear terrifying noises and bangs, and even started to see odd shadow-like figures in the middle of the night. They decide to install security cameras in and around their home. And late one night, their outdoor security camera captures something chilling.
I see Dead by Joey's on. Let's see, you had a stream, recent broadcast. Friday videos, Dead by Daylight.
You're just really good at cleaning up messes.
I'll check out some of your streams here. Oh, you got Dead by Joey too, huh?
40 chess, fuck yeah. Bulliard.
I like Dead by Joey, man. He's just a good dude. He actually, he won a drawing. One of my giveaways. I have to mail his stuff off, but today's the last day.
Is, it makes a very eerie and unsettling moan or screech. At first, Jen isn't sure what to believe and hopes it's just one of her friends or neighbors playing a very strange prank. But over the course of the next 3 months, the activity becomes more and more unexplainable as the events intensify inside Jen's home. And now, whatever is going on seems to start to affect her daughter, too.
Oh, hell no.
It's not moving right now.
Well, there's a furnace or blower right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Martinez
my guitar.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry that I curse and... Okay. Okay, can you stop? Oh my god.
Yeah, I hang out with Jehovah.
Okay, please stop.
That's nice.
We're gonna fucking smoke this fire. And then...
This kid just standing there.
Do some dabs.
What the fuck?
Baby, come here.
She's sleepwalking?
Come here. What's up, baby?
Oh, she's straight locked in on the camera.
Objects move around and fall on their own, and Jen finds her daughter standing on her bed in the middle of the night, just staring vacantly at nothing. Eventually, Jen becomes convinced that she's dealing with real paranormal activity. She records another video to tell about the unexplainable events that she is experiencing. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
The last 2 nights have been f***ing awful. I'm gonna just update you guys really quickly. I'm in the barn house right now. I'm here alone. I'm hearing constantly. Last night I watched like a bald man walk out of the f***ing pond. I'll show you where it is. It was f***ing insane. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm home alone. Hello? Can you stop? Out! Oh my god, that's creepy. This clock here scared the shit out of me. Be here with me, like, whatsoever. Hello? Like, I don't know. And my reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging. Like, here's my reflection. That's just my hair. Okay. Hold on, I need to watch this. Guys, I wanted to show you the f***ing pond, but please tell me you see that. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to f***ing God. What the f*** was that? Jesus, and there's
it's just a little bit convenient that she's recording and catches that. You have to put a battery in that damn smoke alarm. Drive me nuts. And her chirping.
Oh my god, Biggs, it's okay. It's okay. Holy what the honestly. Okay, let's go.
A shadow figure can be seen standing behind Jen in the reflection on the TV screen. She quickly spins around, but there's no one there. Then, as Jen is looking out the window, another figure can be seen darting past the hallway right behind
like
her.
away, and she has that image in her phone,
Jen
looking right
her
at it,
cat.
not moving.
And with
It's
that,
hard to believe that
she has had enough. Jen decides to just collect her pets and leave. So what do you think is going on at Jen's farm in Pennsylvania? Jen explains that she is currently seeking help from paranormal professionals as she can't move out and wants her family to be safe.
That's freaking
You can
out
watch
with the
all
kid.
of Jen's paranormal experiences over on her TikTok page, Jay
Only because
Garari.
children are so vulnerable.
No entry. As with most Japanese videos, I have no idea what the source is for this next creepy clip. The clip shows two guys approaching an old school building that is under renovation and is allegedly haunted. Even though there's tape at the entrance saying no entry, the two friends step inside anyway. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Well, if it's taped off, why would you even go inside?
ああ、行こう行こう。もう何もないところには用はありません。お、開いてる。え、初じゃね？開いてたの。
開いてたら入るでしょ。
もう入ってくださいって言ってんだよ。
ここも2階あるじゃん。
行こうぜ。
お、2階なんだけど、この部屋なんだ。行動ってある。
行動って何？
わ、めっちゃ広い。
おお。
お前、なんか広い部屋かなんか言ってなかった。
確かに。でもここか？本当だ。なんだっけ？コーンだっけ？
これなんだっけ？
何？
この蜂みたいな黄色い。
いや、知らねえ。俺は知るわけねえんだろ。工事なんてやったことねえよ。
え？お前はいつかあれだよ。工事で働くんだよ。
A mysterious woman wearing a white dress silently approaches the two friends from the darkness. She seems to have no visible arms. The two guys run in fear and scream for help. What happens next?
Usually a lot of these Chinese stuff, it's all
And whether the footage is real or not, that's up for you to decide.
Yeah.
Either way, the clip is chilling. Really Haunted. Lee from the YouTube channel Really Haunted lives in a house in England that seems to be a hotspot of paranormal activity. Lee has become somewhat of a regular featured channel on my top 5s as the activity in his home just seems to get more and more violent. Now, if you want to see what I'm talking about, I highly recommend that you check out Lee's channel where he shares all the evidence that he's captured over the last 2 years. So, in a shocking new video that Lee has uploaded, the paranormal entity that terrorizes his family is captured once again. Lee and his wife Stacy are fast asleep in bed, and then this happens.
The dude's like, where'd you go?
Why?
What's up?
My back.
Lee's wife Stacy is fast asleep when a dark shadow-like figure slowly seems to move over to her bedside. Then without warning, Stacy is pulled violently out of bed, injuring her back.
It was weird as the shadow stays there when she started sliding.
Terrified.
Yeah, and then it
Stacy
went.
left the house that night to sleep in a caravan outside in their yard, too scared to go back inside the house. The couple says that they have no idea what to do about the violent paranormal activity, and that they have tried everything they can think of to get rid of the dark entity that seems to inhabit their home. Be sure to follow Lee's encounters with the paranormal over on his YouTube channel, Really Haunted. Brother's Keeper. Paranormal investigators Victor, Paulo, and Samuel from the YouTube channel Investigação Sobrenatural are contacted by a distraught woman. She claims she's been violently haunted since her brother passed away from an accidental overdose in the bathroom of her family home in Brazil. She believes that her brother never left and that his tormented soul is angry and is attacking her and her family. The woman, whose identity is kept anonymous, says that she believes that the stress of the haunting led to her mother's recent passing. Soon after their arrival, the investigators begin to witness the violent poltergeist activity for themselves.
Olha, pelo que eu entendi, né? Seu irmão tá fazendo manifestação aqui, o clima tá muito pesado. Não precisa chorar, fica calmo, fica tranquilo, tá bom? Deixa eu ver. Respirando fundo, né? Tá bem não, viu? Olha, vai ficar tudo bem. Você falou que seu irmão morreu aqui nessa casa, né? Tiraram o corpo dele dentro de um banheiro. Tem como me mostrar onde foi esse banheiro?
Show some fun.
Aqui, né?
Já começou. Vocês vão contra, minha mãe morreu. Como vocês vão me deixar em paz? Calma, calma.
What's with the,
Meu Deus,
the
cara.
voice?
Calma, calma. Respira fundo. Respira fundo, respira fundo, calma. Ó, ele só quer assustar, entendeu? Só quer te deixar desequilibrado, entendeu? Quer fazer com que a gente fique assustado, entendeu? Nervoso. Respira fundo, fica calmo.
I don't think that's
Pensa em
him.
Deus, pensa em coisas boas.
I mean, I don't think a family member, like a close relative like that, would do that to scare the shit out of you.
É só
I mean, I might pull a prank,
desequilibrado,
but
só isso, tá certo?
like my personal family, dude, there's no way. I would make my presence known by other things than scaring the shit out
Mostra
of
como
them.
foi que o seu irmão faleceu. Calma, calma. Calma, calma. Pera. Calma, fica calma.
Entendeu? Mas quando ele
Oh, shit.
O espelho quebrou sozinho. Meu Deus.
Justo isso, cara. Tô arrepiado, cara.
Vai, filma aí.
Tu viu isso? Olha isso aí também, pô.
It must be remodeled in the bathroom, I guess.
O espelho também, o espelho. O espelho aí.
Quit breaking shit, dude.
Meu Deus.
Esse não, pega uma cadeira aí. Tá bem nessa cadeira?
Respira, respira, respira. Ó, vai ficar tudo bem, tá?
Mas fala aí, Vitor, pegar uma cadeira.
Pense em coisas boas, coisas positivas, né? Foca em Deus, olha pra mim, olha pra mim, olha pra mim, né? Pense em coisas boas, tá bom? Senta. Vai, senta aqui, ó.
Are they disguising their voice or something?
Vem.
Because their face is blurred out too.
Senta.
Tô arrepiado, cara.
Ó, olha pra mim.
Don't point, go over there, you weirdo.
Respira.
Kitchen plates fall and cookware begins to shake. Then when the woman points out where the bathroom is, something appears to almost punch at her through the curtain. A mirror in the bathroom breaks into pieces, but when they check the room, there's no one there. The woman becomes so upset from the incident that the investigators decide to have her leave. Now, in an attempt to calm the angry spirit, the men gather around a table where the man's body was temporarily placed before his burial. They light candles on the table and begin to discuss
So how's the volume with
situation.
the chat and the video?
Does
it sound pretty good?
Só pra vocês não julgar, viu?
Eu desespero, né, amigo, quando ele ficou chorando.
Chorando, ela teve que sair, ela saiu às pressas daqui.
Like my chat's not like overpowering the video, or the video's not overpowering the chat.
Aí é pra vocês verem, né, ó. Direto, acontece. Pede ajuda aqui, não.
Yeah, awesome.
Calma, respira.
That's the only thing that was pissing me off was they kept going widescreen. You see, it looks tall now.
The investigators look after him, and after a necessary break, they continue their investigation. In an attempt to calmly communicate with the aggressive spirit, Investigator Paolo volunteers to lie down on the table in hopes of creating a connection with the spirit.
You gonna lie on the table? You nuts?
Tem certeza que quer fazer isso?
I'll be the guinea pig, yeah, lay me down, I'm fine.
Né, eu quero que ele consiga entender qual é o nosso objetivo, né? Porque a gente estamos aqui, entendeu?
Hell
na mente
no.
dele, ele acha que a gente está provocando, né? Ele está expulsando a gente. Entendeu? É até uma oportunidade, né? De ele baixar a vibração e tentar a comunicação, né? Pelo menos uma comunicação mais amigável, né?
As Paolo is explaining his intention, what looks like a ghostly apparition seems to appear behind team member Victor.
Wow.
Paolo lies down on the table, and what happens next is downright terrifying.
It should be.
Se você quiser se materializar em cima do Paulo, pode se apresentar aqui, né? Concentre sua energia. Se quiser pegar no braço do Paulo, na perna dele, no pescoço do Paulo, né? Vai, Paulo. Fica à vontade. Se concentra. Tenta pegar no pescoço do Paulo.
What?
Meu Deus do céu. Olha, ó. Meu Deus. Você não vai assustar a gente, entendeu? Deus é poderoso, Deus é maior que você. Você não é maior que Deus. Você não é maior que Deus. Você não é maior que Deus. Deus é muito maior que você. Você não vai assustar a gente. Você não vai assustar a gente.
Tá querendo desafiar. Acho que ele pensa que a gente quer bater de frente com ele.
Tô me tremendo todinho, cara. Olha isso, ó.
Yeah.
Filma isso, câmera. Tô me tremendo todinho. Olha isso.
He's scared. I'm not scared. He's sitting there
Violently
fucking
slammed open
shaking.
and closed on their own. Now the previously
The doors were
fearless
slammed hard
ghost
enough to start
investigators seem
breaking.
to get just a little bit rattled by the extreme activity. They are completely unsure how to continue. And not long after this incident, they decide to leave the property. So what do you think is going on in this family
That's what I like
home
about
in
Nuke.
Brazil?
He gives you
Could this really
he
be
gives you the
brother's
video
spirit
and
lashing out at his
he
own
makes
family
you
from the great
decide.
beyond? Or could there be something a
That's
bit
what I
more
like about Nuke.
sinister
is-
haunting this
is
house?
he doesn't like
Let me
assume
know
anything.
down in the comments.
And
Exploration gone wrong.
The music builds up.
26-year-old Magnus Rismir has always had an interest in hiking, and his YouTube channel is dedicated to his explorations of the beautiful countryside of Norway. Almost all of his videos show him hiking, canoeing, or camping, except for one. There is one very bizarre video that Magnus claims was sent to him by a friend.
Oi, hva? Den gamle driten her, da. Faen, ass.
Door knocking. Is he knocking on the door or is someone else knocking? I'm assuming he's the one knocking on it. Let me go in there, it's all dark and shit. What's up with these people? Ew. Gotta love lead paint. Turn on that light, but no other lights? Come on, man. Gonna run into some homeless dude and they're sleeping.
Magnus's friend is out hiking in the middle of nowhere and discovers an old abandoned house. He decides to investigate inside, but regrets his decision almost immediately as something or someone scares the living out of him. Now, whether this video is paranormal, a prank, or maybe even just a very unlucky encounter with a squatter, we'll never know. But what do you think?
I
Real?
think, yeah.
Or is it all
That's a homeless
just an
man living in
elaborate
there,
hoax?
obviously.
You decide. Followed home. Now, longtime viewers of my channel might remember that almost 1 year ago, I featured a series of videos by a young Dutch woman named Sabia L. Sabia claimed that her apartment in the Netherlands was haunted by something that lurked in the shadows. Something dark and sinister.
Oh, this is some fucking scary shit. Because this girl is terrified. There's no way to explain this shit. That cat's like, I'm out. Oh, don't break my shit. What? Oh my god. The kitchen light. What?
As time went by, the paranormal activity in Sabia's apartment intensified, becoming so terrifying that Sabia began to live in abject fear of whatever evil presence might be haunting her home.
What do you think?
Oh, Jesus. 9 months ago, Sabia L suddenly just stopped posting to YouTube entirely, leaving her concerned fans and followers wondering just what happened. But then, just 3 months ago, Sabia made a surprise return to her YouTube channel. She posted only one short video. The post was a positive one, letting her followers know that she had finally saved up enough money to move out of her terrifying haunted apartment.
Yay!
The 30-second video shows Sabia giving one final walkthrough of the empty apartment. Her optimistic video title proclaimed, "Last video, haunted apartment in the Netherlands. No more poltergeist activity for me." As you might guess, Sabia L's nightmarish story did not end there.
Oh god,
Sabia says that she experienced months of peace and relaxation in her new home. But then strange and disturbing things began to happen all over again. The odd events quickly became more and more unsettling. One night, the lights in her hallway begin to flicker, so she pulls out her phone and begins to record.
That's
She
bad.
encounters something absolutely horrifying.
Dat licht knipperde weer aan en uit in de hal. Het nieuwe huis.
That's like a nice little apartment there. What? Something's attached itself to her. What do you think?
Oh, ik durf niet.
Maybe several people have left. Yeah. Yeah, but now it's reoccurring again. So something's attached herself either to her or something she has. Material object. That doesn't make sense because there's only like one light switch right there. That's a cool looking light.
Verdorie. Helemaal klaar mee.
What?
Oh.
Fuck. Running upstairs? This chick's got some cojones, man.
Ik durf echt niet. Donder op, ik ga er niet naartoe.
I'm not going up there. To go where she...
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Sabia turns away from the hallway as the light fixture suddenly moves on its own. When she turns back, the hall light has gone out again, and something dark and menacing seems to be waiting there for her. Whatever it is then seems to charge up the stairs, but understandably, Sabia does not follow.
I'm trying to lure her. Not good.
Oh.
Sabia L believes that the dark, malevolent being that haunted her old apartment has now followed her to her new home. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video as well as all of Sabia L's past terrifying encounters over on her channel, Sabia L. The Man Who Wasn't There. Paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall received a video from a man that says he captured something very disturbing in a quiet Japanese neighborhood. It's late at night and no one is around when the man spots something strange going on with a swing set in a nearby park.
Or it could have been something that she had in that original house
something paranormal.
And located
so he
it to
places
the
his
new
work
house.
phone on top of a
'Cause I know
tall
they do
playset
attach
and
yourself
sets it
to
to
objects.
record. He then takes his personal phone and films as he approaches the swing set.
How's that still swinging? That's
a single
crazy.
swing is violently swaying back and forth. But that's not all the anonymous man has captured, because his work phone recorded something absolutely terrifying.
Some dude standing right there?
The dark, creepy figure of a man can be seen standing motionless in front of a tree. Now, what makes this footage so disturbing is that, as you can see, the other phone didn't capture anyone standing there at all. Could it be that the park is haunted and a dark spirit apparition was caught on camera? What do you think?
Unless it was a
You can watch this entire creepy video and many more over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you never miss a video. My Instagram is here. My Twitter is there.
Yeah, I'll do the news top 5. Usually drops one video, I think, a week.
For the next video.
But he's got some pretty good shit. I like it too because he does this research as well. So if there's like a little story behind it, he'll research it. I think I'm gonna check out that freaking Fortnite now. Let's see. Let's put it this way. See, where is it? Fortnite. Alright, swap. See that? See my storage? I have 3.5 terabytes free. $123 gigs on my OneDrive. I transferred all my stuff here except for just a couple games to my other hard drive. Let's see. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 is on this one. I need to put that over. See all. Let's swap that. So this game cannot be played from external storage transfer game. I wonder how long it takes to move. Oh shit. Well, that's nice. Oh, that was just a deal. I was like, shit, that'd be sweet. So that must have been the add-on. You can see how fast my internet is on my DL. 1.07 gigabytes. So it's running pretty damn good. 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes to transfer 40 gigs. I think what I'll do is, I think it takes a while to, like, once you transfer it over and then you swap it back and forth, it's not too slow. Hey, play a sound alert. I want to see if I can hear it. Pick one. Pick something funny. Actually, what that'll be my gift to you is I'll put you on my channel for 3 months. The only thing that sucks is I'll be gone for, like, being a long haul truck driver, I'm always on the road. But if you ever come to my channel and want to watch, your subscription will be covered. How about that? You want to add me, do it in my bed Sunday. Because I'm looking for church. So follow me since Scotty doesn't know. Oh, Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. I love that song, dude. That movie was epic. Epic. So, yeah, that was from Eurotrip. Hopefully you've seen that movie. That was one of my classics right there. You could sub to me? Yeah, of course I can. Slap me in my face and say, why didn't you do that sooner? Let's see. Oh, my buddy Josh is on. He plays something else. Let's see. I have to search. That CEO 79. Yeah, it might help if I add the rest of it, huh? I was like, that don't look like you. Or look like the picture you have on there. Let's see. So this is what I have. Is that you? No, I will. That's since I really can't give you anything, I can give you I'll follow you. I think I'm already wait. Was that yours? That didn't look like your profile picture though. The thing I clicked on Twitch and it looked different. This guy doesn't know CELI. Oh, where's your profile at? Following. It's freaking stupid on my phone. Yeah, this I see a picture. You have 6. Oh, I hear my doggy walking up.
Fumble!
Joey's laughing. Alright,
yeah, I just looked at it and it was back on, and then I turned it off again and then like refreshed, but then I had to scroll down, and then when I scrolled down, you see Boba? You see Boba on the wall? Boba, what was that? You gotta fucking scroll down and hit save. Holy shit.
Oh, there you go.
The 1200 fucking biddies. You crazy guy, you.
Yeah. I got you, right? That's you.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Dude, holy.
It's throwing me off because Joey was popping up. I thought I kept loading his page. Call me CC or silly for short. Naughty 40 more. Ooh, naughty, huh? You one of those? I know, but I don't have anything money wise on my laptop in case it gets hacked. No, not naughty 40 plus more. Let's see. It's for sure. 5 chill personality. Fortnite. Green Hell. Uncharted. House Flipper. House Flipper. Last live January 15th. Subscribe. Let's see. Hopefully you don't let me down. Now, can you see that? 6 months for you, girl. Here we go. Subscribe. See? You see that? I hit next. Right here. Subscribe. You asked me for my fingerprint. Ink. There you go. Subscribed. Manage payments? No. All right, girl. I got you for 6 months. 6 months. That's just what they say. 30-30, naughty 40. What's freaky 50? Sexy 60? Slutty 70? I don't know. But yeah, I got you. I'm subscribed to your channel, so I can't wait to see what you play. So, all right. Since Fortnite's already done, I think I need to transfer. Let's transfer this game. Man, how do I do that? I go here. Manage games and apps. See all. No, I don't want to uninstall it. What does it manage? There we go. Let's move that over because I'll free up 84 gigs. There we go. This is an internal search by oh. So yeah, well, you're welcome. You know, like I said, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I mean, I know you had a million other places you could have hung out and stuff. So chilling with me, that was awesome. I really appreciate it. Because apparently none of my friends are on or want to check me out. But I'm eventually gonna get a desktop. Eventually. But yeah. So when do you what times do you usually stream? So if you were up late last night, it was probably were you just up all night or just got up early in the morning? So when I was in chat Rocket's chat last night and you were there, it was like midnight or so. What time was it where you were? I mean, what's the time difference? Like what time is it right now? I know here it's almost 5 in the afternoon. Oh, it was morning, yeah. So 79, is that the year you were born? 79? Oh, let me get me a new chair. This one's fine. Yeah. Cool. Maybe just a couple years younger than me. Okay. So I'm just trying to see the time difference because I usually drive from 3 in the afternoon till about 3 in the morning. So I'm usually up past their chats. So I'll be up probably because I usually just put it on my phone and just listen to them talk and bullshit and stuff. It's almost 2 a.m. now. Okay. So take away 3 hours and flip it. Okay. So if it's at midnight, it'd be 9 o'clock in the morning your time. So it's a 9-hour difference. No, more than that. So do you usually play like in the mornings or in the evenings? No, Pacific Standard is 9 hours behind you. Yeah. Eastern 6 hours behind. Yeah. Get you. Yeah. My boss, his family still lives in Norway, and he flies out to Norway all the time. I think he probably just got back from Norway. He's supposed to be back last weekend. But I drive a big old Volvo semi truck. It's got a double sleeper, so it's got like bunk beds. In the bag's got a microwave, a flat screen TV mount, a fridge. I live on the road pretty much. 9 hours behind. I'm lagging. Wait for me. Well, as soon as this gets done, I might get on that Fortnite. But what I might do is probably turn off my cross platform. I would love for Take to go with me on the road, but when I first brought him to the truck, the noise of the truck and the air brakes, when the governor kicks off, it's like like that, and it scares the hell out of him. So I kind of feel bad because I would love to take him on the road with me, but I don't want him to be scared and trembling and scared the whole entire time. If I kept him with me when he was a puppy, it'd probably be different because he'd be used to it. But he's basically just a home doggy. Yeah, he would. Another thing is I drive for like 5 or 6 hours, and then I take a break for about a half an hour and drive another 5 or 6 hours. I don't think it's fair to keep him locked up in a car with like just nothing to do. I just don't think it's really fair to him. to keep them kind of like cooped up in the truck. I'd rather, it'd be nice if I had a load where I can stop every couple hours, walk them around, but I work for FedEx Ground, so that's not happening. If I was with another company, I might. He's getting old enough now to where I'm sure he'll get used to it. See, why isn't my shit all stretched? I don't get it. Screen capture. Does it look tall? Like stretched high? 'Cause it looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's stretched out. Hmm. Yeah, just shrink the screen. Is all I had to do is just shrink the screen up? So it's more like a window capture instead of an actual game capture. Hmm. So would that be on my, you see my mouse here? Navigate size. See what, hmm. So I go to full screen mode and it looks all stretched. See that? Well, I bring it taller, it gets wider. Huh. That's weird. Navigate size. Yeah, that's on the Streamlab, right? So you go to screen and then you hit the little lock button and then you can move these. But this is as far as I can move it, so we still got dead space. Oh, I see. You can just raise it up higher than that. No. Right click, transform, right click, transform, edit, edit transformation, or edit transform. I see left, right, top, bottom. So I just like put 100 in all of them, or right now they're all at zeros. Rotation and crop. So I don't know what do I put in. Just put something. Yeah. Well, I see it fitting the screen now. I just don't know why the image looks so grainy. Is it just me? Let's see. Oh, so now I'm moving it so go back to where it was. No moving it. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna let this finish up because I gotta move this off my my hard drive so I got room to update Fortnite. So I'm gonna take a 5, but I will be back. Bergie, what's up, Bacon? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Bacon, you play Fortnite at all? Bergie. Not a lot lately. Not a lot lately. What? Oh, my back. It's gonna be a long night. Ricky's back. Where'd he go? I thought it had one. It only says one viewer. We only got one. Listen to chat monitor. I don't play Fortnite a lot lately. No? Oh man, if Bacon comes in here, he's gonna slam my sound alerts. Aren't you? Bruh.
Bruh.
Still running pretty good, 800 meg. So I'm gonna take a short break here, and then I'm gonna play a game. So you hooked on that one game, Dead by Daylight? Is that the one you're stuck on right now? Bacon, check out my sound alerts, Bergie. Glad to see you on, man. I saw you here for a second. You must have bounced out. I better make it cost money. Otherwise, Bacon's going to be slamming my freaking sound alerts. That's weird. Yeah, it's like a screen. It copies the displayed screen. It should be going. Yeah, see, Streamlabs didn't do that. Streamlabs did something different. Oh, where is my channel? I know I took off a few of the alerts, kept some. I know I took off a few of the alerts, kept some. I know I took off a few of the alerts, kept some. I know I took off a few of the alerts, kept some. Where the hell is it? 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. There. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I hear you times. There we go. Over now. I hear you. Yeah. Over now. Yeah, it's because I went to my channel. Yeah. Page. So yeah, it's because I went to my channel. Yeah. Page. So yeah, it's because I went to my channel. Yeah. Page. So yeah, it's because I went to my channel. Yeah. Page. So yeah, it's because I went to my channel. Why is it quality looks like shit? Why is it quality looks like shit? Why is it quality looks like shit? Why is it so shitty? Should have Fortnite. I'm gonna probably get my ass on playing Fortnite. I'm gonna go there. Where the hell is my Fortnite? Alright, I am going to cancel this just chatting stuff and sign back on after I take a short break and start playing. Hopefully you'll be back, Boogie. Boogie wants to win some free shit, huh? Huh, Boogie? Alright. I will be back.